Hi, everybody. It's Jenny from the Missouri Star Quilt Company, and it is Tuesday Newsday. And look who's here.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Natalie's
excited to be here.
me.
I don't get to join you that often on Tuesdays.
Sometimes she's sewing in the background when I'm filming in the studio. But as you can see, we are not in my studio. We've just finished filming some things.
Yes, very exciting project. I can't wait for everybody to find out about it.
A Christmas project. Can I leak that?
And it's embroidery related.
Woo!
So those are your hints. Keep watching.
So anyway, Natalie was here with me, and I just thought, you would have a fun time seeing this. Natalie's not near as obnoxious as Alan is. And, oh, wait, did I say that about my kid right on the...
You can't
I love him. He's just actually, personality is quite the same.
He's very much like you.
Yeah, thanks, Nat.
You're not obnoxious. Of course not.
I always think my personality looks much nicer on a girl. I just always think that. Anyway, the weather today in Hamilton is rainy, but still warm, and rained just a little bit.
It cooled off a bit, though.
So this last weekend, I was in Wisconsin, and we were there for races, and it rained one day, and we actually had to go buy an umbrella and a sweater because you're sitting outside watching. Mm-hmm. The little kids, our little grandson who's 13, races these go-karts, and they race whether it's rainy or not. Apparently, they change tires for what they need. I learned a lot about little race cars this weekend, and so we got to watch that. And then the next day, it was so hot that we need the umbrellas for shade, and so it was a fun weekend. Excuse me, but Natalie, what did you do this weekend?
I was doing a lot of yard work this weekend.
It was a good one to do that.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some things coming up this Friday. My tutorial is called Shadow Play.
Very cool.
And it's made with jelly roll strips. So get out your jelly rolls and you'll be ready to see it.
Is Shadow Play the name of the quilt or the name of the fabric line?
Both.
Oh.
I liked it so well, I kept it for the name of the quilt.
It's very cool.
It just suits it. And I used this charcoal background. Mm-hmm. And so it feels a little shadowy to me. It feels just right.
It's beautiful. It's a really fun quilt. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah,
it's super easy to make.
Yeah, super easy and really fun. I do love it. That's my go-to. I'm always looking for something that's quick and easy. And boy, people loved your tutorial from last week.
Oh, good.
Did you read all the comments?
No, I haven't had a chance to look at those.
Well, sometimes we try not to look at those because we don't want them to stifle our creativity.
It can get in your head a bit at times. But
they love you. People love you. They love your style of teaching.
I'm so glad.
They're like, Natalie's so calm and concise, and I'm like running circles around her. And
That's true. Anything I can do, you can do twice as fast.
But fast isn't always the best way. It's just my way. It's a fine way.
Yeah, it's okay. It's good to have both of us.
All right. So in September, we want to let you know that we have a couple of events. We're doing Garden of the Quilts.
Yes, in Lehi, Utah.
Is it Garden
of Quilts.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful outdoor quilt show at Thanksgiving Point in Lehi.
It really is one of the largest in the world.
And we're going to be, you, me, and Misty are all teaching.
We each have a class, and then we also have a Q&A that we're going to do.
And we're always all together, so the three of us will be in every class at every
and you'll see us all around. So if you're there and you want to come and meet us, that's a great time to do it. Is there in Lehi, Utah.
Yep.
And it's one of the events. Once we did it, we have not given it up.
It's the only one that we keep on our calendar year after year.
Because it's soul-filling. I mean, there's all the gardens and the Italian gardens and the rose gardens and the children's gardens and the secret garden. I mean,
they're absolutely
and every garden is full of quilts.
Stunning landscape.
Yeah.
And then you add quilts blowing in the wind, and it is just incredible.
It's just soul-filling.
Amazing.
It feels amazing. So then the very next week is Birthday Bash.
Yep. So we're back home in Hamilton to party it up.
And it will be my last birthday bash for a few years. So, that's...
For a couple
I just
of
saw
years,
Annie's face went...
Yeah.
Annie's going to miss me. One grandchild will miss me at least. No, I'm pretty sure they'll all miss me.
You have a lot of grandkids. We're all going to miss you.
Yeah. Actually, that was one thing this weekend, because Eric and Sean, those are Daryl's sons, and they live out in California. We don't get together, all of us, very often. And so Eric was asking what cousins are like his age. And so Grandpa got out his spreadsheet.
Oh, gosh.
And he's like, those are all, you have all those grandchildren,
Uh-huh.
it just never occurred to him. You can say the number, you can talk about it, but until he saw it in the list, he was like,
the kids
holy
don't
smoke.
really know each other very well
Yeah.
because they're out in California and we're all out here.
It was so fun though to be with them and see that. But anyway, we're back on to Birthday Bash. It is our 16 years, so our sweet 16, and it is a 50s theme.
It's gonna be so fun.
I'm already making some.
We're gonna quilt around the clock.
We are gonna quilt around the clock. We are gonna. Yeah. What are all those things? I can't think of them.
Rock and bobbin.
Yeah, rock and bobbin.
Tweedledee.
Yep.
It's gonna be
We have
cute.
we are going hard into the 50s theme, and so I did buy your dad a leather jacket on eBay.
Oh, you did?
I'm hoping to get a patch made that says Doan Gang. I want all the guys to ride motorcycles like that, like they're a gang in the parade.
Oh, okay.
I'm very hopeful.
I'm sure you can convince at least some of the grandchildren to ride a motorcycle
I think so.
in the parade.
And the little leather coats, they weren't that, they were very cheap. So they're not real leather, obviously, but
right.
To ride.
To clarify.
To ride on and we only have little tiny motorcycles, so I just think it'll be just
so
a great parade addition.
Cute little motorcycle quilting game.
Which we have a parade on Birthday Bash now, so that'll be really fun.
Yep.
All right, so that's September 18th through the 21st.
I'm working on bringing us a race of some kind, a 5K or something.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
I'd love that.
Running stitches or something like that. We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
That could be really cool.
Natalie and Annie will be on that running. All right, so then also Missy has Homespun,
Yes, her new show. It's so great, isn't it?
People are loving it.
It's fun to hear the stories and the interviews and all the information about people. Like, I love that.
Yeah, so she has an interview with Sara Delaney.
She's a knitter and a crocheter.
Yeah, and so that's coming up this week, I believe.
Very cool.
And so that will be fun to see. And also this week, one of the biggest holidays for the Doan family.
Yes, yep.
4th of July.
We're very patriotic. We love our country.
And we love going to Misty and Jake's house and
eating and playing and having fun.
So Misty and Jake, they always host it, and Jake actually marks out a soccer field, and we play some regular soccer, but mostly we play motorcycle soccer.
Yep.
And
but we also
with our little tiny motorcycles.
Water games, and
we have water games. They set up a big water slide for the kids.
We play basketball and
cornhole,
baseball,
all the games, all the things, and we of course do fireworks. Jake puts on, all the boys are pyros, so they put on a nice 4th of
create
July
a whole coordinated.
They do
start to finish, at least an hour long.
They do, and so
it's kind of good.
It's just a fun activity for us. Lots of food, lots of fun. Oh, yeah. I bought, every once in a while I get glow sticks for the kids at night.
Yes.
So that they have these little glow sticks and they can do them.
Yeah,
and they're all short. So
we're
they're
hanging out till after dark.
They're like bracelets. So I actually thought it would be fun, to tape them, so you see just the dancing stick people.
Okay.
I thought that might be fun.
I feel like you have a dream that you'd like the grandchildren to participate in. This happens a lot in our family.
Some kind of a little song number, probably.
If we could all just do this one thing for Grandma.
But I also I was ordering them for the twins' birthday. I ordered these little swords, light up swords.
Yeah.
And I thought I ordered 6, and I thought, it'd be fun for them at nighttime because they're made out of a pool noodle. But they have LED lights in them. And so
cool.
I ordered them on Amazon, and they're just about this long. And so when you whack somebody with them, they don't hurt because it's a pool noodle.
Nice.
And so
you always want your weapons to not hurt when you're giving them to children.
When you're giving them to children, for sure. I'm a good grandma. Anyway, the box came, and there's 50 swords.
Oh,
in the box.
no.
So we're going to have a massive sword fight out there on the.
Okay, we're all getting a sword this 4th of July.
Well, maybe everyone. We usually have at least that many people there. What people don't realize is that when you have 7 children who have spouses, that's 14, and then you have all the grandchildren, which is another 27, 30ish.
And then the grandchildren start bringing their friends and their boyfriends
and
girlfriends.
So it's a big party, very
And we
fast.
also have cousins and aunts and uncles that come.
Yeah. And so it gets very big, very fast. People are always like, I'm having a big dinner party. And I'm like, oh, how many? 10. I'm like, oh.
Or somebody, this is the thing that gets me all the time, is we've got to cater this big event. It's huge, and I don't know who we can get to do it. And I'm like, well, how many people is it? And they're like 40. I'm like, oh, that's Sunday dinner at our house.
Dinner at our house. That's right. Yeah.
We don't cater for those events. We just cook.
We just cook. That's right. It is true, and it's a big group, but we do have a lot of fun together and all that.
Well, I'm sad to be missing it. I'm going to be going hiking, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so that was always my dream. Only in the Appalachians, I wanted to do the Appalachians.
Oh yeah, that's going to come later for me.
I don't know if it's going to come ever for me, but I did hike 1 mile on the Appalachian Trail.
Nice.
I was out for a quilt event once, and Jim Herrick and Lori Herrick, I was staying with them, and they
said, "Oh, the Appalachian Trail's right here.
Right
Let's
here."
go.
And he's like, "Get out of the car. I'll pick you up at the next place." And so I literally got on that trail, and because it's always been a dream of mine, I almost sobbed the entire time. I was my emotions were so full, being on that trail and being able to do something that I loved, and I knew I didn't have time, obviously, to do the whole, but it was very fun for me.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was sweet that they were willing to do that. All right, Annie, do we have some questions?
Just a couple.
All right, let's answer them.
Can Al take over Tuesday Newsday when you're gone?
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I don't know if Al has time, but we'll definitely
He
ask
doesn't,
him.
but we should
Somebody
have him on again because he's so funny.
Somebody said Al should do a tutorial on this, and I'm like, Al would love to do that. But he does have a big, important part in the company. He's actually over everything that happens online. And so he's
all website
doing all the
and
computer
app,
yeah.
all the development.
So it's
Lots of things in Al's world.
Constantly working
Lots
on
of things
the
in Al's
search engine optimization.
all those things. And like most of us, he has a new idea every 20 seconds. And
of course.
He wants to involve us all in those ideas, which we all do. Jake is the same way, you're the same way, I'm the same way. Lots of ideas. So, we're always involved in, 3,000 other things. And he'll be like, can you? I'm not the only one in our family who's like, can you do this right now? And because, we have several who do that. All right, so what else, Annie?
Can swag bags be purchased and mailed to us even if we aren't able to attend the birthday bash?
I think the only way that happens is if they...
Actually, anyone can purchase a swag bag while supplies last, and if you're unable to attend, they'll be shipped to you after the event.
Well, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So yes, you can.
Yes.
Wow.
You can purchase a swag bag even if you can't come, and it will be mailed to you as soon as birthday bash is over.
And I would suggest those bags go very fast.
Yep. If you want one, you got to get on it.
Yeah.
We're excited about that.
When
I hope they get a lot
sales
more.
of those open up? Do you know?
They're open now.
Oh, they
Yep.
are. You can buy them right now.
Yep.
Yikes.
Ooh,
That's
yikes.
exciting.
Yeah.
Act fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They sell
no
out pretty
kidding.
fast. Our swag bags.
I know.
are
I
amazing.
don't even usually get one.
Mm-mm.
Every
No,
once in a
we save
while
them for
we'll
the
find one,
customers.
but I don't.
Yeah,
They're
we
very
save-
cool.
They're full of really good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, all the different companies put things in them, and I mean,
Yes.
they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
I think Jenny should feature each one of her children on a Tuesday
We'll
talk.
see.
Awesome.
I know, look at us
Okay,
now.
Ready? You got me. You got
Yeah.
Al.
I
Only
was
5 more
actually
to go.
thinking. I was actually thinking it would be really good next week, Annie. Let's see if we can talk Sarah into coming on.
Oh, that would be
Because
fun.
She has been working on a new shop in town here, and it is going to be amazing. It is called the Fabric Market, and it's not open yet, but it's
Yes, and
coming
we'll have to
soon.
let Sarah tell you all about it because it's
We'll
so
have to let
cute.
Sarah
She-
tell you all about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
so-
worked really hard on this one.
All
It's been a
right.
labor of love. We're really excited about
Yeah,
it.
we should have her on next week.
That would be
Good
really fun.
idea.
I actually, this would be fun to do. Have each of the children come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be
really good
just
idea.
a rotation.
Well, and especially over the next few months as
Yeah.
people come and visit or
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
be cool.
All right, what else?
Love the tutorial on the scalloped border. Any
Oh,
tips on
good.
how to calculate how much binding is needed?
Well,
So typically it would be the same amount of binding, but I would add like a foot or 2.
at least because it does go in and out. But
Right.
also in that binding book, in the book, if you get the Scallop and Binds ruler, it comes with a book, and it should tell you how much binding you need in that book. I always start with a half a yard and do 280 inches, and then if I need more, I do another half a yard. But I think most of the
But
ones
you'll
I've
want-
done have been smaller. They're
Yeah.
and because I always have some left over.
Right.
But yeah, just so I would measure
I would
your sides, your top and bottom.
Yeah, calculate your binding just like you would for a normal square quilt
And
by
then just
measuring
add-
the perimeter. And I would add at least, 18 to 24 inches, just so that you have enough to get all the way around the quilt and all the curves and then overlap that.
Yeah.
That would be my suggestion. That's
a
what
good
we
suggestion.
do.
That is what we do.
So, yeah.
This last one isn't a question, but something that I thought you would love to hear.
Oh boy.
My friend and I are attending the birthday bash. Can't wait. I'm driving in from Pennsylvania, my friend from Arkansas. She is new to quilting. I have been sewing for decades. I haven't seen her in 41 years. We are so excited.
It's going to be such a fun reunion.
Yeah, I love that. That's so cool.
Awesome.
Well, hopefully we'll get to meet you. We'll be at all the cakewalks and lots of events with the Doan family. And
come and dance with us for fabric.
Right. We're dancing for fabric.
It's going to be fun.
It's always so fun.
That's right. Well, anyway, we hope you have a wonderful week and that the weather's good where you are and that you get lots of quilting time. And we'll see you later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.